Hey everybody, welcome
Hello,
back.
welcome back.
So come on in. We got a good topic today.
Ooh, yes, we do.
So what we talking about?
Why black women cannot be friends.
Find it hard to have female friendships.
I don't understand it. 'Cause I get along with everybody.
Me too. I don't get it. But come on in. This is Let's Talk About It with Nay
And Jay,
and we gonna talk about it.
make sure the first thing you do though is hit that subscription button and hit the notification button and share. Y'all better stay on the screen. Share.
Keep sharing, y'all. Keep sharing. Let's get those numbers up. So this is candid conversation, real raw, real life. We talking about real shit here. Okay?
Yeah, definitely.
If the shoe fit, just wear it, y'all. It's okay to walk in it. It ain't gonna hurt you. I had to walk in some shoes that was a little too tight for me.
And I definitely walked in some. Got my ass hurting still to the day.
Man, I walked in some shoes that were too big for me.
Yeah.
Okay? So, let's talk about this conversation. Why is it I hear a lot of black women, and I'm not just singling out, black women, y'all, because there's probably other women of Caucasians that have problems as well. But I can only talk about what I know.
Yeah.
What we experience. Why is it that I hear women say they can't be friends with women? They don't like to be around a lot of women. I get along better with men than I do with women. What is that all about?
I have no idea. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I think it is they don't know themselves. They don't have confidence in themselves. Because I've never had an issue with confidence. And I'm being real. And I can go around anybody and any woman. And if you think that I'm a threat, then that's on you. But I don't represent myself like that. I come to you, I meet you. I want everybody to get along.
You come out very friendly. You come out
Exactly.
very easily to approach.
Exactly.
And very supportive of people.
Exactly.
So yeah, I mean, and people just tell me they problems. I don't even know who you are. People just come to me and be like,
they do the same for me. They do.
woo, blah, 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 and I'll be like, well, god dang, let me
They do
rest
that
my
too.
feet and bend my knees because you finna tell me your whole life story. But when I hear women say they can't be friends with other women, that bothers me. I don't get it. I don't.
The more, the merrier.
On that, we gonna have a drink, y'all.
Oh,
What are we drinking today? Let me pull it in the thing so y'all can see. Can y'all see that? Let me get a little closer. That's called Sweet Bitch.
Ooh.
Because there's some bitchiness going on around here in these parts.
And
So let me pour you a drink.
All right, I'm gonna take some too. I'm a sweet bitch, but I'm a nice bitch. That's good. Thank you.
So I'm gonna just drink the bottle of shit because y'all giving me a headache with that shit about can't be friends with women. What the hell? You need women in your life. You need good female friends in your life. You can't discuss stuff that women go through with a man. Is that
that's
good?
a sweet bitch. Yeah,
This
it
some
is.
good. This some look,
It's
y'all.
really
this,
good. I'm just not
This
saying
some
it.
good stuff here, and I'm not so sweet bitch. If y'all want to send us some, I'll take your promotion anytime. If you want to ask where I got this from, so let me give you a little plug. I'm not promoting alcohol or drinking. Anything that we say here, all rights are reserved to. Let's talk about it. We ain't trying to promote drinking or any of that kind of stuff. But I like a good wine.
Me too.
Every now and again. Okay? And this is a good wine. It's sweet. It is sweet, but it's chill a glass. Now, how ironic is this? Her tag on her glass says
Sex.
C.
Lots of it.
Sexy.
Oh, okay, yep, sex.
And mine
I didn't see the
says-
Y there because it's a little blurry.
Yeah, and
Oh,
mine
okay.
says flirt. See, I'm a girly girl, so I do little girly stuff because I'm a girl. I'm bourgeois. I'm okay with it.
What the fuck you think I am?
You are too, but you a little hood.
I'm not hood. I'm just me. Now if you think it's hood,
No, she's a little rough around the edges.
well,
But
somebody gotta keep.
But
us
it's a
in
good
line.
thing. It's a good because this is what balances us. though.
Exactly.
So this is why I'm saying about friendships, y'all. Let me take a drink because she finna go in and I ain't ready.
You know what? You gonna need more than that.
Cheers.
Just guzzle it. I'm just playing.
I will. No.
I'm gonna take another sip, then we're gonna continue.
So, why is it that black women find it hard to be friends with other black women?
Okay, let me just think about it for a second. This is my take on it. And the last past, I'll say, we got united about 10 years ago now. I've been knowing you for, when you was
younger. It's been longer than that. It's been 17.
Since I've been hanging out?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I've been knowing her since she was a child. When we moved to Minnesota, we lived right next to them.
D-high to a grasshopper?
Yes. So we reconnected as she grew up and I got older.
I was 11 when we met.
Right.
10, 11.
Right. But then as you grew up and you became a woman and then I seen you, where did I see you at?
We ran into each other at the store.
Okay, we ran into each other at a store and then we started hanging out instantly.
Like we never disappeared from each other.
Right. And it was crazy.
Kid you not. And have not been separated since then.
So I say that to say she's introduced me to a lot of her friends. I've introduced her to a lot of mine. Mm-hmm. Women are very jealous.
And that's crazy.
Women are very jealous.
That's crazy, y'all.
I don't consider myself jealous of no woman and meeting any woman because when I meet them, I give them who I am. Mm-hmm. I don't pretend or none of that. Mm-hmm. And they usually gravitate towards me. And like she said, they ask me all kind of questions, this and that. I don't have every answer, but I try to give them the feedback. But to say all that is, women tend to, I think, kind of shy back from other women because they're not secure with themselves. That's my intake on that.
Okay.
Because if you know yourself and you're a positive person and I don't think you have those feelings. I really don't.
I think you're right on that. I could just piggyback off of that. I think that some women have just a strong personality.
Yeah. And
some women have a strong domatancy.
Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
I know for me, I have a strong dominancy when I walk in a room. I just command a room. Mm-hmm. I don't have to do anything to showboat or right. It's some people it's just thrust upon them.
Yeah.
And I've been told that by men before too. So that's kind of interesting. But for women, I think you're correct. We have no reason to be jealous of one another. And I think that plays a part in it too, because there's always going to be somebody prettier. There's always going to be somebody with a bomb ass body. There's always going to be somebody more educated, make more money, talk more eloquently, have higher education.
Always.
That's a hoe. I'm just saying.
Yeah, it's always gonna.
Very sexual. You got a mixture of personalities in women, but there's no reason that you can't get along.
The only reason why I would think that a woman couldn't get along with maybe if they had a bad encounter with another woman, stealing her man or doing something like that, or getting accused of a man, and then you kind of tend to go back and be like, you know what, women, they think she might have thought you wanted her man, or whoop-de-whoop-de. That is the reason why some women might be like, whoa.
Let me tell you something. If that's why you say whoa, then bitch, you better say whoa to a whole lot of damn women, because right. I'm telling you now, and you know this for a fact. I'm the type of woman that, like I said, it's thrusted upon me. You know what I'm saying? I walk in, men they like me. Am I right or wrong?
You're right.
I have no intentions, but I always get accused of liking someone's man. I don't want your man, boo-boo. Let me tell you something.
Honey, that's because you don't know yourself, girlfriend.
You don't know yourself, and you know the type of man you got.
Exactly. You don't trust your man.
Exactly. So that's why when you see someone like her or me or another woman walk into a room, you know your man is attracted to that kind of woman. So you instantly, I don't like that bitch.
Well, I
don't like that bitch. So. And I'm like, why I gotta be a bitch? Yeah. I just walked in the damn room. I didn't say nothing. And if your man talking to me, he might just be saying hi. And then next thing, here we go.
You gotta stop it.
Stop.
You gotta do better. We all gotta do better. We gotta do better.
I cannot help who I am. She can't help who she is. You can't help who you are. But here's the thing. We can all get along because it may be something you need to learn from that person. She teaches me a lot. You know what I'm saying? She's teaching me to embrace my sexiness.
Ooh, you sexy.
I'm going to take a drink on that. Because I ain't there yet. But I'm getting there. I'm getting there. But so women, go ahead.
But I think that women, why don't you give another woman a chance to get to know her before you even judge her by her outer appearance?
Yeah.
Because you don't know what's going on in her mind or what she may be going through. You never know. So give a sister a break. Get to know them before you judge them.
And maybe they're hurting inside too, and they just need a good friend. You know, but you have to be willing to be a friend too.
You have to be willing.
You have to be willing to be.
Not everybody can be a best friend, or not everybody can, road dog or whatever they call it. But it's okay to have acquaintances and people that you hang out with. It ain't saying you got to be with them all day long, or you just got to figure out who you are. That's the main thing. I think women, they just don't know themselves or trust their own judgment. Because if you trust your own judgment, you wouldn't fear no other woman. I'm going to let you know something. I'm coming close to this one.
Oh, shit.
I had to get to this point. Ain't no woman, and I mean this from the bottom of my heart. I don't care this is who I am, this is me, and I don't give a damn what you got, who you got, what you been doing, where you went. I don't give a damn. It's what you're doing now, today. What you're instilling in people, the love, the kindness, the positive, stuff like that. Nobody care what happened in your past. We really don't.
No, I mean, it's okay if you share that.
Share it, but don't.
But then I want to give you something positive back to make you stand up stronger.
Exactly.
We as black women have to really unite with one another and support one another. This hating on each other and
no reason.
Let me tell y'all something. See, this took me to it. See, let me tell you something. I might need to pour something else on this drink. Cause look here. Let me tell you something.
Excuse me.
If your man
or woman.
No, this is just strictly man. If your man is talking to another female, don't you go after that other woman.
Ooh. A boo-boo. No. A boo-boo.
Don't you go after that other woman. Because let me tell you something. The person who you need to check is your man.
Exactly.
Period, poo. Your man.
Like a check mark.
Because here's the thing. Your man knew he was in a relationship or he was married or he had a woman.
Hello.
Before that woman did.
What is this called? Talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So, you're really hurt because of something that a man did. Mm-hmm. So when you see a certain type of woman that your man might have cheated with.
Or he's attracted to.
Or attracted to. You had a problem with her. Right off the bat. She got a problem.
Right off the bat.
Let me tell you something. I'm just speaking from person. I don't want your man. You know why I don't want your man? Because I don't know what you had to do to get your man. Okay? And I'm not willing to do it. And I'm going to drink on that.
I know that's right.
I don't know what you did to get your man, but I'm telling you this, like my mama used to say, and my grandmama used to say it too, and my daddy too. What you did to get that man is the same thing you're going to do to keep that man.
Yeah, she also said that you knew you had a dog because he had fleas when you met him.
That part.
Now come on.
That part. So I'm just saying, ladies, come on. Let's stop with this hate on hate to woman. You know what I'm saying? We could be a very strong, united force. Like I said, I value my friendship with my best friend.
Me too.
And she said a key point, everybody can't be your best friend.
No.
You know, you have best friend. Some say you have a sister that is not really like your sister, not your blood sister.
Right.
So to me, really, she's more than my best friend. She's more like my sister.
Yeah.
And then I have best friends. And then I have acquaintances.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have friends. And then I have the ones I just don't fuck with you.
There's levels to this shit.
Big levels.
It is.
When I say if I don't speak to you and you speak back to me, I don't fuck with you. And I'm trying to be nice. And the reason that I say I don't fuck with you like that, you know why I don't fuck with you like that.
Ooh.
So The old saying is, if you can't say nothing nice, don't say nothing at all. So I don't say nothing at all, so you know where you stand with me, and we ain't got no problems. But trust me, if I take you on that level, you already know what you did. And I just don't want to deal with it. So I'm not going to deal with it.
Okay, I got something to say. I have daughters, and they are on this, I don't know what exactly it's called, but it's like a little group thing where I'll say 10 women in a group, all walks of life is in a group. And they buy each other little trinkets or little gifts, and they send them to each other. They empower each other's jobs. They empower their kids. They empower their lifestyle. And no one is negative on that in that group chat. Now they just started this maybe a couple of months ago. Well, you might get a bottle of wine through the mail. Or you might get a
sweet bitch, y'all.
Or you might get a card in the mail just to say hi.
See,
but
that's
it's
nice.
Empowerment.
It is. It's
and they was like, Mom, you should start up a group like that. I said, you know what? That's a good idea.
Right.
So that is what they're doing to positive for women in general. Empowering women.
Empowering.
Yes.
Y'all, we are some strong creatures by habit. Seriously, we really are.
We rock the planet.
Where I could be weak at, my sister could be strong.
Exactly.
She got some advice to give me, and if I'm willing to listen, I can move in that thing. I can grow in that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would not want to isolate myself and not be around women. Now, are there women that are catty? Yes. Are there women that are bitches? Yes. Are there women that are mean and hateful? Yes. There are, but that's who they are. But if you really got to know them, find out why. Because she used to think I was mean.
Yeah, I did.
And I was. I'm not gonna lie, I was. But that's because I was hurt. I was hurt. I was a hurt woman.
Yeah, she was.
I was a hurt woman. And so with that, having someone to talk to or recognize that, a man can't recognize that. If he do recognize it, he's going to be trying to bone you later. I'm just keeping it real.
That's true.
Am I lying? He going to try to console you, boo. What's wrong? Come on, baby. Let me hug you. Let me ooh. And next thing you know, he going to be kissing you on your neck and in your mouth and your panties going to be off. Quit playing. That's not what we're trying to talk about. We're talking about serious conversation with your good girlfriend, your good sister, and enjoy. So you need to do this too, because I've been saying this to you and you haven't done it yet.
Okay.
So me and some of my girlfriends, and they're like sisters to me, we take a sister trip every year. We're not real sisters,
right?
But they've adopted me into their family, and I put myself in their family. But every year we go on a trip.
Yeah, she does.
Every year. And
she's asked me a lot of times.
Yes. But I need her to come on and get with the program, because I like having my sister with me too.
I'm gonna go.
So every year, they've been doing this for years, and then so let's just get our friends and family and people who we got close to go. And so I never went out of the country, because I was not out of the country person.
Out of the country at all.
She gonna go though, y'all. She going next year. She going.
You better give me a lot of this shit, because that's the only way I'm getting on the boat.
Pour this shit up.
We gonna
pour me some too, because I can't just pour her some. Don't pour me no. We gonna get drunk together. Okay, look. Let me tell you something. We went on a sister trip. My first trip was to Jamaica.
Jamaica,
the best. Oh. We kicked it, and you gotta go all inclusive. That's what I'm saying. When you take sister trips or girls trips, the movie Girl Trip. You got people just like that in those roles. You got friends that fit those roles. You know what I'm saying?
That would be me.
Yeah.
That would be me.
Some of them too. But we went to Jamaica the first year. The second year we went to Cancun.
Oh, I've always wanted to go to Cancun. But now you're probably going to go somewhere you haven't been. So
we try to go somewhere we never went. So, which is really fun. So then last year we went to Barbados. Super expensive, wasn't that great. I didn't care for it, would never do it again. But at least I can say I did.
But it's an experience.
This year it was between Aruba and Rio Puerto Verada.
Oh, okay.
So that's where we're going. We're going to Puerto Verada. And then I threw one in of Bimini, Bahamas.
I've never heard of that.
A lot of people haven't heard of it. You know where I heard it from? I heard it from Ricky Smiley.
Oh, I like Ricky Smiley.
I like Ricky Smiley too. So I'm a fan with Ricky Smiley. So he was talking about he went to the Bimini, Bahamas. So I'm saying girls' trips, bonding, laughing, joking. If I want to talk about a period, a man can understand no damn period. A man can understand if I'm talking about being horny about something. A man can understand if I'm pissed off at this nigga because he done did this, that, and the next thing. But your girlfriend can.
Yeah, that's true.
And you want somebody that's not dogging.
Now I'm gonna clarify something.
Go ahead, bro. I'm feeling
Men
this wine,
truly
bro.
can understand, but they don't. Some of them don't give a damn. How about that? Because they can understand. They ain't dumb. They ain't illiterate.
No, they're not.
So they just pick and choose what they want to understand.
But I think they don't want to hear it.
Exactly.
So
I just
there
want
it
to
is.
clear that up.
They don't want to hear it. They don't want to hear certain stuff, especially bodily things.
Yeah,
they don't want to hear that. But I can talk to my girlfriend about it. She'll be like, "Girl, you know what? I know something else, and they said do this, this, and that." I ain't gonna tell unless he's a doctor, he's a gynecologist. He might be able to. I'm feeling this wine just so
He
y'all
done
know.
seen more pussy than the law. I'm sorry.
Man,
That came out. I mean,
that's the
whatever.
truth though. So
I wonder how.
what?
I often wondered about that.
What?
Gynecologists. I actually asked one,
What?
a man doctor.
Ask them what?
I said, "Can I ask you a question?" He was like, "Yeah, go ahead." I said, "I know you've seen more pussy than the law allows because you are a gynecologist. Do you ever think that you?" He's like, "Never."
Think what?
To get an erection thing. He said, "Never." I asked him because I wanted to freaking know.
That's a good question.
He told me no. He said, when you see something that's something so much and something that's so repetitive and this and that, you don't tend to get no reaction. It's your job. That's exactly what he said. And then he said, "Well, why would you ask me that?" I'm like, "Because I wanted to know."
Because I'm a woman. You looking at my stuff.
I just wonder how they do it.
Just saying.
And he was very honest. He
Okay,
said no.
well,
So, anyways, but
So
that's
that
this
was
wine
that was a
talk.
sign. I'm saying this girl, this wine is good. So there's many times that me and her have had girl time, and we drink us some wine and we talk shit. Okay, but it be real shit.
It does.
It be real shit. It be real shit.
It's open and we do talk.
Right. And I mean, you can. I'm not saying you can't do that with a man, because sometimes a man you can if they really are just. But then I wonder, do they become judgmental about your friends?
They do.
Because I think they do.
They do.
I think they do.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic.
See,
right
and then
there.
and that here. Thank you for saying.
Yeah, that's a whole
Let me
topic
tell you
right
something.
there. That's
When you talk to a man about another woman that's your friend, that
Don't
you
do
say is
that.
your friend, don't do
do
that.
that.
Don't do that. Because you know why? Two things are going to happen.
okay.
It may be more. But the two that come up to
The main
me
shit.
is, if you're saying that she's single, he's going to try to get with her. Number one. If you think she's loose or whatever, or you say she done broke up with this dude, now she wouldn't, he gonna think she loose and she easy, so he gonna try to holler at her. Okay? And the other thing is, if you're talking bad about her, then he's formed a judgment about that woman and instantly doesn't like her.
Exactly. Don't want you being around her.
And don't want you to be around, especially if it's your man.
Yeah.
Okay? So the thing I would say is, because even if we get into an argument about something, if she gets an argument about with her guy and she tells it to me, I know how to be very biased.
Yeah.
I know how to be very biased.
You cannot be judgmental.
I can't put my.
Throw it
I
out
might
there.
not like what has happened, but I still treat him with respect.
That's where people fall short.
The real short, because see, now she done got over the situation that they got into, and I'm still looking at him like this.
You don't want to do that. Don't do that.
And what? That's not my place.
No, it's not.
So this is why you need your girlfriend to vent the
Like
right
a
one.
sounding board.
Just a sounding board.
Yeah.
Just a sounding board. Thank you for saying that.
A sounding board.
A sounding board.
Yeah.
Hit it, bounce off.
Yeah.
That's it. Don't take
Because
it.
I clearly am in a relationship and I do not. I made it a promise to myself because I did it in the past and it didn't give me nothing but it wreaked havoc. So I made an oath to myself my next relationship, I will keep a lot of things to myself or my girlfriend. I love my man.
Mm-hmm.
I trust in what he believes, his word and stuff. But there's just some things you just don't discuss with your significant other. I don't care what you say.
Especially about your friends.
Yeah, especially about your friends, someone you're hanging with on a regular basis, or any of that, because they're going to be judgmental.
Yeah, they
and
are.
you will hear it if you get to arguing or anything, and they'll be like, "That bitch you was hanging with, the bitch you was," and you're gonna be like, "I'm appalled. I never thought you'd say anything about that. You said you wouldn't."
And let me tell you something else. They just men. Some of your
Women,
girlfriends
exactly.
are that way too, because they be like, I don't like that bitch.
You don't tell all your
Why
secrets.
you don't like her? Oh, cause she thinks she the shit, or she thinks she better than everybody else, cause she got this and she got that. But she worked hard for that shit.
The only way you tell things, if you have a like us, we don't judge each other.
We do not.
We do not. We have our own opinions,
And we can correct each other
exactly
out of love.
That's a good thing.
Yes.
That's a good thing.
Very much a good thing. That's why I say she's more like a sister than my best friend. She can tell me certain things about me that I don't see. I can tell her certain things about her.
Oh, all day.
And then we try to figure out how to better that thing.
Exactly.
Not just like, well, I don't like that you did this, and why you gotta do it, and how come, and shut the hell up.
Exactly.
Don't do that. And don't harp on your friends all the time either.
Don't.
Accept them for who they are. She like a lot of ding-a-ling. She was like a lot of ding-a-ling.
She like a lot of wine. She do like a lot of wine.
Is she like money? She like
likes
money. Figure out what you do to get your money. How can I get in on that? You got a lot of ding-a-ling, girl. Why you get so much ding? What you doing that you get so much ding-a-ling, girl? Shoot, what you got going on? Girl, you like wine? What kind of wine you like? Let me help you. Serious, there's things we can learn from each other, people.
All day long.
This life that God has given us is a learning experience. There's a date that you are born, and there's a date that the only dates you know is the date that you're supposed to come into this world.
That's it. You don't know,
but you don't know the date that you're going to leave this planet. And that dash in between that date is just your life experience, baby.
Yes.
And have a good time while you live in this life. And that's where I come into. And if I got some good friends to do that with,
we do it. We don't fuck. We
have
fuck
a good
around.
time.
We do.
I'm gonna live my life, boo, and I'm not gonna regret shit.
No.
Okay.
And I've been telling her that since we reconnected, because let's be honest, Nanny wasn't too. You weren't too sure of yourself.
I wasn't. No, I can be honest.
Know yourself. I'm not saying that I did and everything else, but I
was very
more
insecure.
Yeah.
I was very insecure. I had low self-esteem. Yes, I had low self-esteem.
I had a little bit, which I had to build up my confidence because I always had an issue with me being so thin, and people might not think so, but it worked on my nerves. So to make a long story short, listen to people. Take some of their knowledge in. It doesn't mean you have to use everything.
That's true.
It's not always going to be a positive. Not always going to be positive, but it's not negative towards you.
But if it's always negative,
then you don't want
then
that
don't
either.
Talk to that person because they're just bashing you.
That's true. But I'm saying, like, you might give them advice like, girl, now you know you was on a diet, and you shouldn't be things like that. You shouldn't be eating that, girl. That's helping you stay on your diet. You know what I mean? So
it's encouraging. But if you slapping everything out my damn hand because I want to eat a little piece
that
of
ain't
it,
gonna happen.
Because she said she's very thin. She's always been thin. She's from day one that I've met Jay. She's always been thin. I have not always been a heavy girl. I was a smaller girl, and then due to medical shit, got big and whatever. But now I'm slimming back down to my
great job too.
Natural, with a little help. Like I said, I've lost about 80 pounds.
Which is
so, and I feel good. Like I said, need a little help. I feel better. But my confidence wasn't there because I was bigger and I didn't feel sexy at all. Even though men would tell me that all the time, I didn't feel it. And even though my girl would tell me, girl, you're so pretty, da da da, I'd be like, oh, come on, man, that's not, but that's because I didn't feel it. But through her, excuse me, because I feel like I just spit it.
Yeah. It's called gleek, but okay.
Learned a new word.
Gleeking.
she helped me. She helped me grab my confidence back. And now, like you can't, I'm the shit. You can't tell me that.
And for her, I used to have a little anger issue. I mean, it was big time. And
full blown anger.
I didn't,
fight in a minute.
I didn't
cuss you out.
Anything because I felt like I had to
prove
myself to make, because I was little thinner, and they thought I couldn't hold my weight, but
that was a trigger point for her.
Yeah, that was.
If we try to call her little itty bitty,
I hated that.
Teeny tiny. Come here, slim.
Say,
come here, skinny.
They would say this. Oh, that dress is so cute. It's so little. What the fuck? It's a little bitch.
Cause I'm little.
But it used to irk me so bad. How about, oh, you look nice in your dress, and not say, I might say, oh, bitch, your dress is big, it's cute. I mean, come on, let's talk about that, because that's to irritate me. But we're
gonna talk about that on another story about being big.
But let's get back
small.
to women embracing other women.
Women embracing other women.
Having the power to.
Y'all think I'm playing about this one?
Be positive and get out and experience. You know, if you meet somebody, give them a chance.
Give them a chance. Get you a bottle of this right here.
Take it with you. Give them a chance, really.
Give them a chance. Give a person a chance. Like I said, if you know that person really has no good intentions for you, then that's different. Yeah, that's different. Then just move on. Yeah, don't keep wasting your time.
No, don't waste your time.
Don't let somebody keep dumping their, I call it trash, in your lap.
No.
Sucking all your good energy out.
No.
And you sit there like, oh, God, here they come again.
I'm going to give you one scenario.
Go ahead.
Just one. I have a friend, and she goes through a lot. She goes through a lot in relationships and stuff like that. And she was draining the life out of me. Like really draining it. I would give her a little advice. Whether you take it or not is up to you. But there comes a point in your life that sometimes you have to cut that off too.
Yeah.
It's not that you don't love them and you don't support them in some of the things they do, but that can also take a toll on who you are. Right. And that's just to say that, you know, it's all type of women. It's all type of things that we go through.
It is.
I was very supportive, but then there's sometimes when you can't be.
You just gotta back up.
So you back up and you take a step back. But ladies, just get out there and enjoy life.
Enjoy each other. It's so much fun. Like, okay, so like I said, we take the sister trip every year, and I make that my goal to do that. That's my birthday gift to me from working like a dog. Again, y'all, I don't work like a dog. I don't work until 2:30 in the morning. I'm tired. But I'm up doing our YouTubing because this is what we do now, because I enjoy this. This gives me an outlet as well.
Me too, love it.
And I know you all are probably like, why she always got on Harley Davidson? Because I'm a biker, bitch.
She's a biker.
That's why. And I don't like to call myself a bitch, y'all. Don't take that word offensively. Don't take it to heart. It's just a figurative
that's in my vocabulary. So
yeah, so I don't mean nothing by it, because I know some women don't like in the comments. Oh my God, she sees the word bitch.
I'm not calling you.
Come on, I'm not calling you that. It's just there's different forms of bitch. Because I might
let's
say
be real, goddammit. I'm from North Side, and I say the word. Come on,
I
now.
do too.
Because
I might be like,
I'm not disrespecting nobody.
I got something to tell you.
Exactly.
Or you know the difference when somebody's saying bitch. You know when they be like, bitch, I'm gonna kick you. You know the difference.
You know
when I be like, bitch, let me tell you something. Or y'all be like, bitch, wait, what? There's different reasons that I call you a bitch. It doesn't mean that I don't love you. It just means it's an expressive word. I know you're like, you can find a better word than that. Yes, we could, but you know what?
I'm not.
It's just me. So
I ain't. So forget it. You put it in a comment for me. Don't tell me to find another word, because that's who I am.
We're gonna do this thing. So look, I love hanging out with my sisters. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I have a good time. I enjoy it. We kick it. We have fun. Me and her laugh. Should we go out tonight?
We cry.
We've cried many times.
I mean, snot falling and egg.
Oh my God. Because I had an issue with men calling me sexy.
Wow. Oh, that's another topic. We'll talk about that on another thing.
Can you believe it? Oh my God, I had an issue with that.
I don't know why. I've been called sexy all my life. And it's like my name, JC, sexy bitch. JC, sexy bitch. That's me.
But I talked to my sister about it, and I did talk to a guy about it though. And he gave me some. He said, you know what? There's different forms. What a girl. Okay, we're gonna finish this, and then we're gonna be done here because we're going on a little longer than we wanted to. But he gave good advice. He said, when a man calls a woman sexy, that is higher than beautiful. That is higher than gorgeous.
A kiss on the forehead.
That's endearing. That's enduring when a man kisses you on the forehead, but it's up there.
I know.
That's the top when a man calls you sexy.
They called it so much it hurts.
Man, but I had a negative form to that. So
I'm tooting my horn because I can do that.
But now I know I'm a sexy motherfucker.
Ooh.
Tell me shit.
You remember that song, "You Sexy Motherfucker"?
You can't tell
Here
me
we
that
is, right?
And I'm not conceited, y'all.
I'm not neither.
I'm not conceited.
I
just love me. I love me. I love me. I love me. Okay.
She loves herself.
I love me.
I love me.
That's why I don't get hyped.
I love y'all.
We love you more.
Yeah,
we love you guys more because you know what? You guys tune into our channel.
We love you.
So remember, ladies, find you a good friend. Get you some good girlfriends. Take you some girl trips.
Business.
Get you some business.
Good business.
Take you some girl trips.
Yeah.
Get you some girl time at each other's house.
Yeah.
Cook, laugh, have a good time.
Yeah.
Share, cry, get some healing, cleanse that shit out your system.
Right.
Breathe a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I went to jumped off subject. I went to why I got Harley on because I'm a biker chick. Okay. Not the bitch on the back. I ride my own bike. I own my own bike. You almost put this shit out, didn't you? Almost bleeped.
She said not the bitch on the back. The bitch got a cold bike. Though.
Not the bitch on the back. I ride that motherfucker.
Nay got a cold bike.
Okay.
And she rode.
And I ain't put shit on that motherfucker.
She learned how to ride a motorcycle bike in less than 2 months. I was scared as hell. It was like 2 or 3 months, right?
It was, yeah.
You did it quick.
2 months.
Yeah.
Because it was in me.
Exactly.
I love it.
I love her being one, but I ain't doing it.
Yeah, and I have a club that I'm with.
Yeah, but hey, I'll stand on the sideline, chill like a motherfucker.
Right.
But I ain't doing nobody.
Baby, I ride that bitch. You hear me? That's my man. His name is Ace.
Ooh. Very hard.
He's the top. He's best. I ride it, and we're in an all-female club because I don't want to be in a club with a man. No, because most women are, they in it because they trying to get some ding-a-ling. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I love looking at them brothers. Them brothers is fine. Don't get me wrong. But hello. They fine. But I ride because it's what's in me to do. Yeah. And that's what I love to do. And I look good on that mother.
I love that she's a bike rider. I can experience life through her.
And been some places too. You hear me?
Because I'll never be a biker.
I'm going to get her on the back one day, though.
I didn't say I wouldn't ride one. I've been on bikes. Yeah. Oh, Lord. Okay, never mind. But
anyway,
no more.
Back to the subject. Ladies, get you some good girlfriends.
Yeah.
Please. Yeah. Stop being, because most likely, if you are the one that's saying you don't like women, it's you. It's not them. It's you. Yeah.
Fix
it's
yourself.
It's something in you.
Fix yourself.
What is it about
Don't worry about nobody else
that you find that you can't be friends with a woman?
Fix yourself. How about that?
Shit, I'll tell my
How about that?
I'll be like, girl, that nigga shit was this
damn
big. And you know what? I can't tell that to another man. He might be like, what the hell? What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Fix yourself.